What's up YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we'll be doing our weekly $1,000 half dollar hunt. For those of you that are new to the channel, what we do is every week we order coins out of boxes from local banks. They order them, we pick them up and go through them for old and interesting coins, things that might be made of silver, mint errors and varieties, and things like that. So every week I'm really excited to jump in here because you never know what we're going to find. So let's get into it. So like I said in the intro, we are looking for old and interesting coins, things made of silver, not intended for circulation coins, San Francisco proofs, mint errors, varieties, all of the above. If you're curious what coins they are specifically that we're looking for, I do have a document in the description down below that lists out all of the things that we look for, and it's free to download. You're welcome to get it and follow along. Or if you get interested in coin roll hunting or just want to try this out once for yourself, it's a great checklist to get you started. Now what we're going to do here for the first 5 to 10 rolls is just edge hunt these coins, and that just literally means open up the rolls, check the edges, because silver will jump right out at us. It's a very different color. Obviously it's a gray or silvery color all the way throughout, and it jumps right out at you. Typical coins, we call them clad coins because they're nickel and copper, and you can very clearly see that copper line on the edge. So we know that coin is not made of silver. And so far, we are seeing just a lot of clad. Now, to hunt for a variety, you do have to stop and look at, a variety, a mint error variety. That would be things like your no FGs and your double die obverses, things like that. You do have to look at each and every coin. You will want something to magnify the coin. I do have a link in the description down below of the microscope that I use on all of my hunts. So if you're interested, have a look down below, and you can check out any of the products that I use on the channel or things that I recommend. So anyway, we are getting into roll number 8 here, and so far it does look like a bunch of regular half dollars so far, and nothing too interesting to see. So let's get through 2 more of these, and then I will go off camera and only bring you in if and when we find something interesting. Now, I had a really good hunt last week. Make sure you're always checking the channel or clicking on that subscribe button and then clicking that little bell so you get notified when I have new videos. But my hunt last week, my half dollar hunt, was quite good. We did find some silver last week, and I'm hoping to continue that this week. All right, so nothing in those first 10 rolls as far as silver goes. I'm going to go back through these looking for those errors and varieties, and I'll bring you in if we find anything interesting. So we just got into roll number 13, and I thought it was going to be a 2021, but when I laid out the roll, you can see here, we've actually got ourselves the sort of last year of the NIFC, the not intended for circulation coins. We've got a 2020 Denver. Now, if you're unfamiliar, those NIFCs run pretty much from 2002 to 2020. 1987 is an NIFC, as well as 1970, which is also a 40% silver coin. Now, I do understand that either the 23 or 24, maybe it's the 24, will be considered an NIFC. So we'll have to check your red book if you get the New Year model to figure that out. I don't have one yet, so I just keep hearing it, but I haven't witnessed it myself. So this is our first find for the board, and hopefully we'll find some more as we keep going through the rolls. So as you can see, we've made it to the end of the box, and while it wasn't a skunk, it wasn't a great one either. I know I brought you in for one of the 2020s, but along the way, we did come across a 2005 Denver. We had a 2009 Denver, and we had 3 2020 Denvers, which is a little weird for Atlanta. Most of my NIFCs typically end up being Phillies. I do get Denvers, but I don't think I've ever had a whole box with only Denver NIFCs. But anyway, not a great box, not a lot of value here either unless you're trying to fill out a book or a collection. Trying to sell these things individually on eBay would be kind of a waste of your time because maybe you could get 75 cents or $1 or $1.50 for it, but after the fees and the envelopes and all that kind of stuff, not really worth your time. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into box number 2. Well, here we have box number 2. As you can see, it is already open. I have checked for enders, and I did see a couple of coins that look like they might be NIFCs, but no proofs, no silver enders. Nothing to speak of that looked all that interesting. So, like the first box, I'm going to go ahead and try to open about 10 rolls on camera here in case we get lucky. It's just a discolored 72. I have had a tremendously good run of luck with silver this year. I've had way more silver boxes than I've had skunks. So lately it is a little hard for me when I'm not finding silver because I'm so used to finding at least a little bit of it. And I'm hoping that box number 2 here gives us even just a little bit of the silvery stuff. A lot of coins in there that look dark, that look like they want to be silver, but they're just not. Roll number 4. You always get excited when you see those dark ones when you open the rolls up, but that is just a dirty 1974. Sometimes those real dark ones can turn out to be silver. Not today, though. All right, we'll do 5 more rolls, and then I'll go off camera like I did for box number 1. And I know I only brought you in once for the NIFC find. I will try to do better at bringing you in on this box as we find things. I was just kind of rushing through it, hoping to find some of the silvery stuff. We just didn't get there. As you can see, we got lots of real shiny edges. Just no NIFCs. Let's see here. There's a 2022D that is not an NIFC. Just a real thick rim 74, like it maybe is a mint set coin. 83 with an FG. Yeah, not really anything in there. Nothing here. 2 more rolls. Let's see here. Roll number 9. So 2001, we just missed the NIFCs by a year. And here is roll number 10. And nothing. All right, well, I'm going to go off camera. Hopefully we find something interesting, and I'll be sure to bring you in. We have rolls 16 through 20 laid out, and I'm getting through them. And like I said from the first box, I didn't bring you in very often, so I'll try to do better this box. But we've come across a decent-looking 2017 Denver. Not intended for circulation, not a lot of value here, but it is a find. So we're actually here on roll number 28, and I was down to the last coin, getting through it, checking for NIFCs and varieties, and we came across this pretty decent-looking 2007 Denver. Well, we have made it through box number 2, and unfortunately it wasn't even as good as box number 1. We just had the 2 NIFCs in this one, the 2007 Denver and the 2017 Denver. So with that, I wish we could have had a little bit better hunt for you today, but this is what the box has produced, and we're just going to keep on hunting until we find silver. As I said earlier in the video, silver has been pretty good to me. I'm hoping it's not running out for the end of the year. Hopefully we'll see a lot more like Thanksgiving and Christmas silver coming through here over the coming weeks. So with that, I hope you did make it to the end. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, click that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you like coin roll hunts, I do a whole lot of them, so make sure you click on that subscribe button and then click on that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I do release a new video. With that said, thank you so much to my channel members for supporting the channel each and every month. It means a whole lot. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are getting ready for Happy Turkey Day here coming up in the next 4 or 5 days. I know I'm looking forward to some time off of work, and I'll get a couple of coin roll hunts in while we're off, at least hopefully. With that said, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.